Hey guys, and welcome back, man. Here we are, Wednesday, time for another midweek motivation and advice video. Today, I wanted to bring you a video about how I literally fail at everything that I do. That is to say that everything that I've accomplished in my life that's really worthwhile, man, I failed out miserably lots and lots of times before I finally succeeded, man. And I'm willing to bet that that is true for most of you as well, right? I mean, it's a simple truth that you don't just come out of the gate winning medals, lifting mad amounts of weight, doing crazy shit, achieving like all this other stuff right off the bat, man. It doesn't happen. It doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. But what I'll tell you is that failure has been the single greatest thing that I have done in my life, and I think is probably the single greatest thing that any of you could possibly do in your lives. And what I mean by that is if you look back at all human achievement and where we are today as a society and as a race, it all stemmed from mad crazy failures, man. And if you look at it, I mean, you don't really think that the caveman came out of a freaking cave one day and was like, I'm gonna make this thing with a stick and an arrow on the end, I'll call it a spear, and I'll throw it at an animal, and that animal will die, right? You think that he made that spear right off the bat, first try out the gate, and it worked? Man, hell no. I'm telling you, he failed at that a lot, dude, until he figured it out, right? Because that's what we do as a people, right? We fail and then we refine based on that failure, right? We look at that failure. Why did that failure happen? What happened, right? Did the arrow tip come off? Maybe I need to secure it a little bit better. Things like that, right? So in my opinion, failure is the single greatest thing that you can do, because the path to success is through failure by necessity, right? But in our societies, we teach our children from very early ages that failure is the antithesis of success, right? Rather than a byproduct of it, right? And I look at success as a byproduct of failure, right? We teach our young children, failure sucks, don't fail, you should be ashamed if you fail. We teach them to associate horribly bad emotional states with failure, but it's not that, man. Failure is a necessity along the path of success, man. That's the way I view it. That's the way I've learned to live my life, man. So when I fail at things, man, and trust me, dude, I have failed in spectacular fashion at a lot of shit, man. But I've never given up on those things, right? If I believe it is important and worthwhile in my life, I will keep going with it no matter what, no matter how many failures, and I will refine and teach myself from each failure until I get to that success point. Here's the deal, man. It's not possible to learn from success, right? Because if you have never done something, you come right out the gate and you succeed at it, right? Then that means you already knew everything it took, right, to succeed at that thing. And you can't learn any more than that. You've already done it. You've already succeeded at it, right? So that's the thing, man. You can't learn proper bench press technique, right, and how to be a champion bench presser right out the gate, man. Because if you did, then you would already be that, right? So you have to fail. You have to learn the processes, refine it until you get to where you're going, man. And that's the bottom line. That's the proper way to look at failure. So yeah, man, everything I have in my life, man, I failed at it before I succeeded, dude. So you've got to break your mind out of this shame spiral of failure, right? Failure should be celebrated way more than success, man, because that means you're learning, right? You're learning, you're going to make it better, dude. You don't really think that Elon Musk built a freaking rocket and it just went up in the air and everything was awesome all the time? Hell no, dog. Elon Musk crashed a hell of a lot of those damn rockets before he got those engines to come back and land proper style, and everything went smoothly, man. It just didn't start that way. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's the bottom line for today, man. The path to success is through failure. Failure's awesome. You should enjoy failure, right? In so much as that you learn and you grow from it. Anyway, guys, that's it, man. Like and subscribe. Leave me some comments. Let me know what's going on with you guys. As always, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.